What's going on, guys? JV here, and all I can say is wow. Wow. A huge win for this Cleveland Browns team. A huge win for Baker Mayfield. I said it all week over at my stream on twitch.tv. The link will be down in the description. So I play Madden, and I've been saying all week, we always talk Browns football and football in the stream, and I said it all week. This is the biggest game of Baker's career. People kind of gave me flack for it, but I was being 100% serious. A win against an 8-3 Titans team to propel the Cleveland Browns to 9-3. This win just meant so much, especially when Baker was, under a little bit of scrutiny for maybe how he was performing. I've always had confidence in him. I still have confidence in him, and it seems like each week this team is getting better and better. And today they continued to show that to us as they beat the Tennessee Titans 41-35. The 8-3 Tennessee Titans. A lot of people were talking about, we don't know if we could take this Browns team serious until they get a quality win. I always tell them, well, what about the Colts? But nobody wants to listen to that. But today, nobody can keep us from, gaining that respect that we deserve. The Browns are now 9-3 with 2 quality wins, both over the Tennessee Titans and Indianapolis Colts. And I do believe they are going to win this upcoming Monday or next Monday against the Baltimore Ravens. But we'll get to that a little bit later. Man, what a terrific game, especially by the offense. Baker Mayfield was terrific. 334 yards in the air, 4 touchdowns, a QBR of 147, and he even had a pass completion earlier in the game where for a first down that Jarvis threw him. So that was kind of cool. He had the little toe tap, which he mentioned in his press game conference, which he kind of made a few jokes about, which were kind of funny. So make sure you check out his press conference. But yeah, rushing game as well. Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt combined for about 32 carries and 115 yards or so with a touchdown by Nick Chubb. The running game, you could tell, was definitely respected by the Tennessee Titans. You could just see how they were almost stacking the box, biting on every run, biting on every play fake, and creating a lot of space outside for Baker and those weapons. Obviously, Baker had some success with the huge day. And I also want to give a shout out to the offensive line, man. The offensive line giving up 0 sacks. Baker Mayfield's tushy never touched the ground the entire game. It almost seemed like he was able to sit back there, go through his progressions a lot better this week than in weeks past. I know a lot of that has to do with weather from, there was like 3-week stretch there where weather was just so bad. And then Jacksonville, we got to turn it up a little bit on offense. And then this week, we let it loose. It was good to see. It was one of the best halves of football I've ever seen, especially offensively. And again, that offensive line was just incredible. And defensively, I'm not pissed about how we played. I thought the play of the game entirely, not just offense or defense, just the play of the game was early in the first where we stopped Derrick Henry short on that 4th and 1. We stopped them both 3rd and 1 and then again on 4th and 1. I thought that shift of momentum where the Browns went down, kicked the field goal, and then they were able to stop Tennessee and then go down and score a touchdown to go up 10-0. I thought that was the turning point. The Browns again with a couple of key turnovers. I know Stewart had an interception. Sheldon Richardson was able to strip Derrick Henry. We're talking about just game-changing plays that your offense can feed off of. And I'm proud of the Browns defense for doing so. I know they're a little bit undermanned. You got a couple names out there that not everybody knows, but together as a unit, they're playing well. That little bit of, bend don't break defense. It's ugly, but it's working, and I'm proud of those guys for that. And yeah, it just gives this offense momentum when they're able to take that ball away. And yeah, it was just fun to watch entirely, offense and defensively. So yeah, shout out to the squad. Next, I want to talk about head coach Kevin Stefanski. I think he kind of wowed me today. I really thought he would put an emphasis on just pounding the football, keeping Derrick Henry and that offense off the field. But early, he just came out, play action, bootlegs, shots down the field, handoffs at the right times. In the first half, man, it was just rolling. And you can tell that coaching is really rubbing off on this team. We're not seeing those bonehead penalties, those bonehead mistakes. I would like us to, finish games better or find a way to blow out the opponent. But that's part of this, maturing process that the team's going through. But I do think Stefanski has done a great job. And I think today's win really makes him the front runner for the coach of the year. And I think he deserves it. But yes, Coach Kevin Stefanski has done a terrific job with this ball club, and you could just see him and his offense and Baker are kind of starting to come together like glue, and you're starting to see what this team could be. I talked about this with my buddy. This was the team we were supposed to see last year if they would have hired Kevin Stefanski like a lot of the brains in the organization wanted. Instead, we got Freddie Kitchens. We all know what a disaster that was, but this is kind of what we thought we were going to see last year. And if we would have hired Stefanski, imagine where this team would be right now with a whole year under its belt. A lot of people might be talking about this Cleveland Browns team being an AFC favorite if this was Stefanski's second year and, just continuing to grow and grow, because we can see how good Baker is getting every single game, and that goes for the whole team. It's just, you can see it getting better and better, and as a Cleveland Browns fan, a diehard Cleveland Browns fan, it makes me almost kind of proud. I know that's corny to say, but I'm proud of this team right now. It's been a lot of fun. So I'm trying to find negatives or things that I didn't like about this game, and I can really only think of two, and that's, the Donovan Peoples-Jones drop on that first drive. The Browns were rolling. You were imposing your will on them. You really just punched them in the mouth, and then you had to settle for three. It left a sorry taste in my mouth. I'm sure it left a sorry taste in, Peoples-Jones and Stefanski's mouth as well. That was a drive where it just was screaming 7 all the way down, and then you get halted by the drop. So that's one he's got to make. He knows it. The Browns know it. It's something that I don't think will continue to happen. Donovan Peoples-Jones doesn't have a reputation of dropping the ball, especially ones that hit him right in the chest where you can just walk into the end zone. So, yeah, catch the ball. Two would be, I would like to put teams away maybe in the third or in the late third and not have to worry about it in the fourth. We saw it against Dallas, and I tweeted about it earlier, a lot of game left. Let's put this Titans team away. I don't want to take the, foot off the pedal too early. I'm not saying that's what we did, but it's what we look like we did. Yeah, just finish the game strong, punch him in the mouth, make it a blowout or make it just a game where, it's over. I just want it to be over late in the fourth, not have to worry. Baker, hold on to the ball too, you dork. But yeah, man, what a day. This Cleveland Browns team is 9-3. That is insanely wild to me. It's awesome. It's the first time in my lifetime. Right now, they would be playing the Buffalo Bills if the playoffs started today. That's a dream scenario for me. I love that Bills franchise and what they are and what those fans represent. It's always a good time when we play them. The tailgates are fun. And they're just an awesome fan base. They remind me a lot of the Cleveland Browns fan base and organization. So that would be a cool playoff matchup, but we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, 9-3. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Be on the lookout for more videos. There was about a 3-week hiatus I took, and I apologize. I had to take care of some personal things, but I am trying to make this content creation thing a full-time job. Again, I'm a partnered streamer over on twitch.tv. I play MLB and I play Madden and just talk sports. We have a good time. You can join my Discord where we do the same thing. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, like the video if you wouldn't mind, whatever it is that you could do to support the channel. But yeah, go Browns, and everybody have a good day. Peace.